The company continues to perform, and that's all that we could ask them to do. I mean, you look at the numbers for last quarter, they've had a lot of tumult, externally in the press, and they've continued to grow 100% year over year. We're super bullish on it.
Ed, what do you think about Dara Khosrowshahi as the CEO of this company?
Well, so by all accounts, he's really well liked at Expedia, just very personable and a really smart manager. So I think these are big pluses for Uber. Just they've had issues with trying to figure that part out. The whole process of finding the CEO was so sort of fraught that even Dara didn't even know he actually got the job till we were starting to report it out.
Did he know he was in the running?
He knew he's definitely, of course, in the running. He didn't get the official go-ahead till, we saw, news reports were coming in, including from us. So that part, there are a lot of things he needs to fix in terms of just operationally, in terms of personnel and management. And then that's not even getting to the actual business of Uber, which is they're still having a hard time signing up enough drivers to get enough concentration in certain markets that it becomes a feasible economic thing.
So, Brian, are you guys comfortable with this choice as CEO? What do you think he needs to do?
Yeah, look, I think that we're super comfortable with him as a choice. I think that you look at his background, he's got deal-making experience through his time at Allen & Company. He's got financial experience through his experience at IAC as a CFO. And he's got, company-building experience in a nascent market. The OTA market was pretty nascent back in 2005, and he built it over a 12-year period and compounded Expedia's stock price at 20% year over year for 12 years. I love it. I think that he's great, and we've been following his career for a while, and we're super bullish.
One of the reports, and I don't remember who flagged that he had perhaps a previous relationship with SoftBank, which is considering a big investment in Uber, but there's been all of this board drama. On that front, how do you guys feel about a company like SoftBank with billions and billions to spend coming in with some sort of, what would that mean for Uber if that deal got done?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it would be great for Uber if that deal got done. I think that they're a huge pocket of capital. I think that partially it's great for the company to bring in that capital to help them expand. And also to have SoftBank giving their stamp of approval to your company is a really good thing. And that means that they're most likely not going to invest in some of your competitors. And they're a key player here. They have the biggest fund in the world. So
also a global fund. So I think the idea is that, strategically, you really want Uber to figure out their place around the world beyond just the U.S. because that's really where, they still have room to grow in the U.S., but it's really international markets where they
Well, they've already made deals to recede in China.
And that hasn't worked for them. That's the thing. They've had a hard time operationally figuring out how to win, in these big markets. China, Russia, that just hasn't worked for them. So they either need to figure out in other markets where they can get a foothold or sort of increase their share or, partner with other players. And I think that's a big part of the puzzle.
But what about the board drama? So now this has revealed just how much tension there is between the company's founder, between the board members, and the people who sort of back Travis Kalanick and say, Benchmark, you've taken this too far. And then obviously Benchmark has its own point of view on things, Brian. So can Dara himself come in and try to work something out? How should he try to affect that power structure?
Look, the board has to vote unanimously to bring in a new CEO. So clearly everybody's on board with him. Everybody's excited about him. And I think the company's probably just excited to move forward and have a pick that everybody is pumped about to help grow the business. And so I think that drama that's been unfolding in the media will go behind them. And ultimately, it's how do we look forward to continue to build the business.
Also, he represents, Dara's an experienced manager. And I think Travis, he still had this idea that he's going to come back and Steve Jobs it, right? Come back and run the company again. I think we're moving out of that era of sort of founder managers or founder leaders.
But what if they clash?
That's big question, right? Who knows how that's going to play out? I think that's probably the first big challenge for Dara is figuring out Travis. How is he going to work with him? How he's going to relate to him? Because Travis is not out of the picture entirely. I think he's going to be a voice. He's going to be a factor, and how you manage that is going to be, a big mark of whether it's going to be success or not.
Hi, I'm Tanya Breyer, and that was just a taster of what you can find on CNBC Live. For more award-winning content, just click on the videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.